Today, we're counting down the top 5 neighborhoods across the greater Seattle area where coffee culture feels most woven into everyday street life. One of these rankings may not match the neighborhood most people guess first, so stay with us to number 1. Seattle's coffee reputation is bigger than a single storefront, a single roast, or a single tourist stop. The strongest coffee neighborhoods tend to have a few things working together: compact blocks, easy foot traffic, recognizable commercial streets, transit connections, and enough everyday activity to keep cafes busy from early morning through late afternoon. For this countdown, we're looking across Seattle and its suburbs, but the top 5 are all inside Seattle proper, where dense neighborhood cores make coffee hopping especially easy. We're not just talking about grabbing caffeine and leaving. We're talking about places where coffee is part of the rhythm of offices, campuses, shops, apartment buildings, sidewalks, and weekend wandering. Number 5. Downtown. Downtown Seattle starts the countdown because it delivers the most connected coffee environment in the region. With a walk score of 99 and a transit score of 100, according to Walk Score in 2026, downtown makes it easy to move between classic espresso bars, Pike Place coffee stops, office towers, hotels, and rail connections without needing to plan around a car. The coffee culture here feels fast-moving and layered. Commuters grabbing a morning drink, visitors exploring near the market, and workers stepping out between meetings. It is not the coziest neighborhood in the countdown, but it is one of the most convenient. What makes downtown interesting for coffee is how many different versions of Seattle overlap in a compact area. Around the central business district, coffee is tied to the workday. Near Pike Place, it becomes part of the visitor experience. Closer to rail and hotel corridors, it turns into a quick connector between appointments, transit, and sightseeing. Downtown is also where Seattle's compact city center layout really matters. Because the core is fairly tight compared with many American downtowns, the coffee scene can feel concentrated instead of spread thin. Number 4. Ballard. Ballard comes in at number 4 with a very different coffee personality from downtown. This former independent city in northwestern Seattle has a recognizable neighborhood core around Market Street and Ballard Avenue, where cafes fit naturally beside shops, restaurants, and old brick storefronts. Its walk score is 83, according to Walk Score in 2026, which supports a strong coffee circuit, even though transit access is more limited than in some higher-ranked neighborhoods. Ballard's coffee culture feels destination-driven. People head there to linger, browse, meet up, and make an outing of it. The streetscape is a big part of Ballard's appeal for coffee. Market Street gives the neighborhood a practical, everyday spine, while Ballard Avenue adds a more historic, wandering quality, with blocks that invite you to slow down between stops. That matters because coffee culture is not just about the drink, it is also about where you are before and after the cup. In Ballard, a cafe visit can connect easily to errands, dinner plans, independent shops, or a low-key afternoon walk through the commercial core. Number 3. University District. At number 3, the University District brings one of Seattle's most active all-day coffee environments. The University of Washington's main campus shapes the district's pace, and long-running cafe options cluster around the Ave and the campus edge. The neighborhood has a walk score of 99, according to Walk Score in 2026, along with light rail access and a transit score of 83, also according to Walk Score in 2026. That combination makes coffee part of the daily movement between classrooms, apartments, bookstores, fruit spots, and transit platforms. The U District's coffee culture is especially tied to routine. Morning coffee before heading toward campus, afternoon study breaks near the Ave, and quick meetups before catching light rail all give the neighborhood a constant cafe rhythm. It is less polished than some of Seattle's boutique commercial districts, but that is part of its energy. Coffee here feels practical, social, and heavily used, with the neighborhood's compact blocks helping people move easily from one stop to the next. Number 2. Fremont. Fremont lands at number 2 because its compact village core is built for a lively coffee circuit. North of the Ship Canal, Fremont mixes shops, offices, public art, and neighborhood streets in a way that keeps foot traffic moving throughout the day. Its walk score is 97, according to Walk Score in 2026. And that high level of walkability supports coffee stops that are easy to pair with work, errands, or a canal-side stroll. Fremont feels smaller than downtown and less campus-driven than the U District, but its coffee culture has a strong sense of place. The neighborhood's identity helps too. Fremont has long leaned into its offbeat character, and that gives its cafes a setting that feels distinct from more corporate-feeling commercial areas. Coffee near the village core can be part of a workday, a weekend shop crawl, or a casual meetup before heading toward the canal. The streets are compact enough that you do not need a complicated plan. You can move between coffee, local businesses, and neighborhood landmarks in a relaxed loop. That easy circulation is exactly why Fremont ranks so high. Before we reveal number one, it is worth noticing a pattern. The highest-ranking coffee neighborhoods are not only places with caffeine, they are places where the surrounding blocks make coffee useful. Walkability, transit, recognizable main streets, and nearby activity all create more reasons to stop, sit, meet, read, work, or keep moving with a cup in hand. Seattle's coffee culture is famous, but at the neighborhood level, the best areas are the ones where coffee connects naturally to daily life. Number one, Capitol Hill. And at number one, it is Capitol Hill. Immediately east of downtown and north of First Hill, Capitol Hill brings together one of Seattle's densest independent cafe scenes with some of the city's most active walking corridors. Around Broadway, Pike, Pine, and 15th, coffee hopping is easy because the neighborhood has a walk score of 94 and a transit score of 81, according to Walk Score in 2026. The result is a coffee culture that feels continuous, not isolated. One cafe leads naturally to another block, another errand, another meetup, or another late-morning pause. Capitol Hill earns the top spot because coffee is embedded into so many parts of the neighborhood at once. Broadway has the steady movement of transit, apartment buildings, and daily errands. Pike Pine adds nightlife, restaurants, shops, and a constant sidewalk pulse. 15th brings another cafe-friendly corridor with a slightly different pace. Unlike neighborhoods where coffee is concentrated around one main street, Capitol Hill gives you multiple coffee zones close together. That depth is what pushes it to number one. And yes, the top placement may surprise anyone who expected the city center to take it automatically. So, to recap the countdown, number 5 was downtown, number 4 was Ballard, number 3 was the University District, number 2 was Fremont, and number 1 was Capitol Hill. The through line is clear. Seattle's strongest coffee neighborhoods combine walkable streets, transit access, active commercial corridors, and a culture of stopping for coffee as part of the day, not just as a quick transaction. Downtown has the maximum connectivity. Ballard has the destination neighborhood feel. The U District has the campus-driven rhythm. Fremont has the compact village loop. And Capitol Hill brings the deepest all-around coffee hopping environment. What did we miss? Which greater Seattle neighborhood, suburb, or specific coffee spot would have made your personal top 5? And what would you have ranked higher? If you enjoyed this countdown, give the video a like and subscribe for more Seattle neighborhood deep dives. And tell us what you want next. Best neighborhoods for bookstores, waterfront walks, late-night food, breweries, transit access, or a deep dive into one neighborhood block by block.